Hi, I'm Katie Sky and welcome to my channel and welcome to the 31 days of Halloween day 14, 15, 13, 14, it's day something on my island of Ghoulish, and this is of course what we worked on yesterday, our little shopping center, and today we are working on this area. I did some off camera work if you can't tell, and we're going to be working on this little area up here, which is going to be a little micro neighborhood with only 3. Also, look at what I found when I was clearing out this area. Does that mean that we're 5 stars? I mean, I think it does. Hopefully we can stay that way. Anyway, so I already have everything laid out here, and we might have to adjust this area of the cliffing, but everything else for the cliffing should be, fingers crossed, okay. And it is going to be a little bit tight because this area was a lot smaller than I thought it was, but we're going to make it work somehow. And maybe we'll even be able to finish decorating some of this side area, and then I stopped up here, but let's go ahead and get started. And we're gonna start by placing down the incline, which I have already gotten. And oh, I didn't mean to imagine it, but I guess we're gonna imagine it. Yep, that's what it looks like. Alright, that's good, and then we're gonna go up and place down the first house. If I can get my character to work properly. And we're gonna start here. And I grabbed Coco's house for this spot, and she's gonna be right up against the edge. I don't normally really like that with houses, but again, it's a really tight area and I didn't want to compromise the area down here too much, but we might have to make it a little bit smaller down here with the road, just so we can have a little bit of extra breathing room up here. All right, and before we time travel to the next day, let's go ahead and pay off Lloyd, donate, and perfect. Also, I finally got my 4th row here on in my pockets, and I finally got my bun, so I didn't have to wear the space buns anymore, and I downloaded this cute little bat dress. I've been busy. Anyways, let's go to the next day. And look at that. We have an incline. Coco has been moved in. And then I'm thinking Anka and then Tabby to finish out this neighborhood. And once I have moved them in, I will be back. Okay, and all 3 houses have moved in now. And the next thing I'm going to do, and I know that this is off center, and I did that on purpose, but now it's like freaking my brain out a little bit. But we're just gonna go with it. I did want to show you one thing that I did change though. I switched out one of the codes, specifically the dirt code. I switched it to this one because I thought this one was a little bit more ooky spooky, but also I needed single tile pieces, and the other one didn't have that and this one did, so I switched them out. So we'll see if I end up liking that one too, or more, I guess. But now we're kind of ready to start decorating over here, and I need to try to remember what the vision was, because the prep work for this build was kind of intense because I had to build this whole section out and do like the road code, and you know, you don't need to know about that. I don't need to complain today. So we also need to decorate this area, which I think we're just gonna bring this over more, but I digress. Let's get some stuff out of our storage. Okay, I grabbed several items and some trees as well so that we can start working on this area a little bit. And I think the first thing we're gonna do is to try to figure out this center area. I don't know that the spooky tree is gonna work. And we will need to do the pathing, which the pathing is going to be tricky because it's such a tight space. But we are going to do our absolute best to make it look natural, because this is going to be a more natural area compared to the rest of the island. I also downloaded some other planks to use. Like, I love this plank, but there's literally one of it. And ooh, how did I not notice I put those in wrong? And this is actually the planks that I did on obsidian. So I made these planks and I love them. And I can't believe that I completely spaced on using them. Like, I forgot about their existence, but they will do us well in this little spooky neighborhood area. Alright, now let's try to connect these up and see how weird this is gonna look. Okay, so here is that really weird section. I don't like it, so I'm going to adjust it and connect it to the pathing that I was going to do from here to here. I was going to originally have it separate, but I think it's going to have to be connected so that it doesn't look so weird. Okay, this is kind of what we're working with, but now I don't like the back. Okay, let me fix this a little bit. I swear these balloons are wherever I am on this island. I don't think I've done a build yet where I haven't had balloons all up in my business. It's like whenever I actually need them, they're not here. But on the island that I am just doing like treasure islands and whatnot, they're like up in my grill. Anyway, does that look better or worse? I don't know. I think also because I'm trying to decorate in the daytime, day-ish time. What time is it? Oh, it's 3:30. So the afternoon time on my island, the lighting is very weird for like the spooky aspect. Anyway, I just don't like decorating in the daytime, I'm discovering. This is how, oh, also, this appeared while I was time traveling apparently. Isn't it so cute? And I don't know, maybe we'll keep that there. Anyways, this is the path. It's vaguely giving uterus, but we're just gonna go with it. Hopefully once I fill everything in, it won't look so weird. And like, I want to put a tiny tree here, which I don't know if I have a tiny tree in here. No, I think I got a small, where maybe I got I got a medium. I didn't get a small. But I don't know if we should do a medium or a large, because I want to do a cedar tree right here. Yeah, see, I thought so. I thought that that might be kind of cute, but is she too small? I don't know. So let's kind of resituate this so that we can add a little garden bench. Okay, now don't be sitting on things we're trying to move. I wish there was another bench, to be completely real with you, that I could use, but oh no, it's too wide. Okay. You cannot go there. Okay. I think the garden bench is too wide. So instead, right, let's try a log chair. And then a tower next to that. Would that work? Why does the spooky tree look so small in comparison to the spooky towers? Is that just me? I don't know that I like it. I don't know that I like this. I could do the carriage, but I did the carriage down here. And I don't really want to repeat it that close together. Oh my god, she's sleeping. That's so cute. And then she sat next to her. Oh my god. They're so cute. What is another option? I don't know what to do. Okay, we could do a tree though. Hold on. We do a tree there, and then put these next to said tree. I think that one's too far back. And then I could still use the iron bench. Do I like the iron bench though? I just like that 2 people could sit there. Or do we like the log? Let's see. Okay, the extra long log sofa. Do we like that? Alright, let's put the tree in so we can actually see what it's gonna look like. I mean, it's kind of cute. It's kind of a vibe. But do we want to move this forward? Maybe push these up behind it. And put a flower there. Like the black Cosmo. Push you up. And then we could do an orange lily here and maybe... Ooh, or what about the festival balloon? Oh, that might be more of a vibe. Alright, let's try the balloon on this side as well. That's really cute. Okay, I think that's gonna be the little center area. Should we put a tree on this side too? Or should we do a flower? Or I could do a lantern. There's so much I could do. Okay, I do know that there... Oh, Cherry wants to talk to us. Okay. I do know that I want to do a tree here. A tree... I think we want to do a tree right here. And then another one right here. Is that gonna block the house too much? No, I think that's actually really good. And then I think maybe we should do a smaller tree right here. Question mark. It's gonna be in line with that though. Does it matter that it's in line? Only if it's a similar breed of tree. So I would need to do either a medium. I would need to do either a medium or a large, and it would need to be cedar. Alright, let's see. Let's start with a large. Oh, that's cute. I don't love that there's so many cedars right here, but I don't think we can change that a lot. Don't think that a tree is gonna fit here because it's too close to the house, but yeah, that's what I thought. We can definitely fit one, definitely not right there. We can fit one right here. Okay, well I was going for this spot, but you know, I guess the tree wanted to live there. We could even do one right here, I think. Let's do... Okay, I do have one more cedar left. I need to eat a fruit. Okay, that's just too many trees that are in line with each other, so we're gonna scooch that one over here. And then what if I put a large there? Let's see if a large will fit here. Well, I know it'll fit, but if it'll look good. Oh yeah, I think that's kind of cute. And then, oh, I need to go get some cedar trees. Okay, I went and I grabbed some more trees. So let's try to slap some down to make it look a little bit more full. Put a tree here. JK, you cannot put a tree there. We can put one here though. And I don't want them to be in line. I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it does. So let's make sure that we don't do that. I think maybe fence right here. Yeah, I like the fence, you know, so we don't have any little kitty cats, you know, falling off the edge. Let's see, we can put that one there, and then the bush can go here. And you know, it might be cute to put a little pumpkin plant right here. And maybe no, not a spooky tree. What are they called? The towers. Put the tower there. And then maybe another tower over here. And orange windflower. I don't know what I want to do right here. Now, do I want to put an item right here? Or we could do a plant of some sort. I mean, I do think this area is coming along quite nicely. Did my teeth just whistle? If they did, whoopsies. Don't know why. I could fence this. It's kind of weird. Even for me. I obviously did not think a lot of this through, like in how I was gonna decorate. I think I was just thinking, what's the shape gonna be? And now I'm like, well, we have the shape. What am I gonna put in this area? And the answer is, I don't know. Okay, so you know what would actually be cute right here? I'm trying so hard not to just throw so much stuff down, but it needs to look full. We've been through this song and dance before. I don't know that I'm ever going to be able to be like a minimalist type of decorator, but I am trying to make it so that it's easier to get through the areas I'm decorating. Okay, let's put a balloon. That did not go where it was supposed to. Let's put a balloon here. How does that look from down here? It's kind of cute. I mean, it's kind of in line with that balloon. Do we care? The real question, are you going to be able to take a picture? Not really, but it's not because of the balloon, because of the tree. And I don't think I can make that a smaller tree, so... oh well. What else can we do in this area? I think I need to go get some pumpkin starts. Okay, I got my last pumpkin start, which is unfortunate, from my storage, and I'm gonna just slap some randomly around and we'll see what we're gonna do after, I guess. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing right now, if you couldn't tell. I'm very much wiffle waffly at the moment. That'll be inline, and I don't vibe with inline pumpkins. Maybe one over here in this corner. Oh, I haven't done anything over here. Let's do that guy there, and then maybe a little spooky lantern action. Do I have any more towers? I don't think I have a tower anymore. Alright. I'm thinking a tower right here, and then a balloon there. Maybe my last flower right here. I mean, that's looking... You know what? I just downloaded a bunch of new codes to do as filler on the ground. So let's throw some of those down. Oh, you know what? I need to go get some fruit to bury so that I can stunt these trees. Otherwise, I will forget. I can do a little code over here. What do we want to do? Let's do a bed. Not, and this is a bat that I made on obsidian. Isn't he so cute? His name is Fred. Alright, let me go grab some towers. Alright, I grabbed some more towers. Probably not enough. I'm also running dangerously low on those, so I'm gonna... Oh, I grabbed the one that's yellow. I customized them so that they would not be yellow anymore. Yeah, so a little tower there. Ooh, I'm pointing the wrong direction. And then a tower here. So that little area is done, except maybe like a flower like here and here or something. I wonder if we should put a little chair here. I think I might just put a pumpkin. And then we can put little sparkles here. There we go. A flower here. A spider web here. This I can't do. Okay. I swear I keep having to go back to my little shed for so many different things. Alright. How dare you? No. The answer is no. How dare she? Does she not see that I am decorating her little house for this neighborhood for her? So that it's spookily cute? How dare she? Girl, I am salty. And now you're pushing me? I'll push you back. Be grateful. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I'm going to put a festival balloon here. Oh, but then it's next to that one. Oh no. Whatever shall we do? Crackers. I think I need to go get bushes now. Okay. Bush here. Flower. Why didn't I get flowers while I was there? I swear, sometimes I just do not think things through. Flower, wheat field in this area is done. Or flower code? But I have a code right there. Maybe just like a little extra candy on the ground. Okay, that's vibe. We're vibing, we're vibing. Now let's do a balloon back here with a bush. Then we can do a flower there, and what code should we do here? We could do a creepy code. We could do a ghosty. Let's do a ghosty. Alright, and now I need to figure out what I want to do over here. I mean, it's definitely looking really cute. The path is not bothering me nearly as much as it was before. Alright, let me go get flowers and I'll think about what we can do in this area and then I will be back. I did decide what I'm gonna do in this little area, and it's gonna be a little... I just forgot the word for it. Laundry area. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna do a little laundry area here. I think really what's throwing me off is this little corner that I forgot to round. It's really hurting my brain for some reason. Okay, let's put that there. And then we can Where did I put them? Alright, we'll do a clothesline. Not there. Okay, clothesline. Let's try this again. So a clothesline there. I kind of want to try to double stack them if I can. Okay, I can. Push it up and maybe over one more, or do we like that? I did get a little, I don't know where it is, but I did put in here a spooky chair. Is that what it's called? Stool? Chair? Or at least I thought I got it out. Lamp. Lantern. Basket. Lantern. Lantern. Tower. 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 Lamp. 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 Tower. Oh, is it right here? Okay, spooky chair. And then on top of the spooky chair, we're gonna put the towel basket. That's kind of adorable. And then right, I did have the idea to put, I think it's gonna look really weird, but I have this little pumpkin gut thing, but I'm gonna put that underneath to kind of be like the water of an old-fashioned tub. I know it doesn't make sense, but I still want to do it. So we're gonna do that. I think that's really cute. Oh my god, look at these cuties. And then maybe a flower here. Yes, I vibe with that. What should we do right here? I'm thinking actually a code right here would look really cool. Like maybe this creepy code. So that you remember that you are on a spooky island. Well, she's just seriously chilling behind there trying to be a spooky girl. Next we're going to do a festival balloon. Oh, I didn't want to talk to you. Okay. Go. Go. No, don't go there. Get out of the way, girl. Sheesh. Alright, we're going to offset that. I think we might do... I know we're getting into the too much territory, but I think we'll do a little bush right there. And then try not to do much else in this area. I mean, obviously we need a flower right here. Okay, cute. And then maybe one more bush. I really just cannot help myself. Let's do another candy drop. And then one right here as well. And then a flower. And then I need to walk away. Okay. That section is done. I do need to put a flower right here though. And then maybe a flower here. Was I gonna do a flower there and I just used my last flower? I'm gonna put a bush right here. And now, yes, we need more flowers. Let's do, what do we have up here? Oh. Oh, that will not do. Did I get two mums by chance? No. Well, that was unhelpful of me. Okay, so then let's do windflower. Then black lily. Then too close? Yes. And then we'll have to do a black Cosmo here. And I need to do something here. Or I can just scooch this guy up and then call it good. Let's do that. I think this side is good. The middle is solid. So now we just need to come back and do this area with... Okay, let's try to see if we can squeeze a carriage in behind this house. Oh, I think it's gonna be too big. Oh, that would have been so cute. Is that a 3x3 item and not 2x2? Let me look it up. It is a 3x3 item. That's so sad. Okay, well we can do it over here. I'm pretty sure. Oop, not that button. Okay, yeah. I like that. That takes up some space. And then we can put a little tree action here and here. And I don't think I can get another tree on this. Oh, I can. And then put a balloon in the center of that. Scooch that back. I did have one right here, but that will be in line now, so we're not going to do that. So we'll do a tower here. Maybe like a wheat field? Yeah, everything else I think I'm just gonna wheat field. Okay, I got a bunch of wheat field. So we can put one here. Although wheat field is the reason why my island is lagging currently, but I just love that item so much. Like, it's so fun. Let's do a black flower in front here. Ooh, maybe like a little pumpkin. Yeah, I have one start left. Do I have any bushes left? No. How unfortunate. Alright, let's do this one. I don't think that I'm gonna do any of the stuff back here. Mostly because I don't know what I want to do back here, and I'm thinking that I might actually just tear down the rest of this and keep them just up on their own little island of 3rd level. So that's one option that I have. I just had a crazy thought. What if I don't fill all of this in because you can't see it? That's a thought. I'm gonna leave it there. I think we're gonna have to time travel to the nighttime though to get the full effect of this area. That looks a little empty, but I wanna leave it. Alright, I do wanna throw some trees down here. Let's do a wheat field behind. A black Cosmo. And then do I have, and then a tower. And then a spooky something. Let's do the ghosty. And then I need a bush for right here, and then I think all of this section I'm gonna do another time, or maybe I'll just do it off screen since they're just tiny filler areas, especially since I don't know if I even need this road to go all the way out here because I don't know what's going next. So we're gonna leave that, and then let's do a tree here. And here. And here. Oh wait, I have one more tree. Oh, it's a tiny tree. Well, he can just grow in. And I think everything else I'm going to do really quickly off screen because I've already been recording for well over an hour and I don't want this to be a super long video. So I will be right back, and I'm gonna time travel so that we can see it at night and fix all these other little areas. Okay, I filled some things in. It's now nighttime, as you can tell, and I'm gonna show you what I've done. Okay, first of all, I did this area on the side. I didn't do this section yet because I don't know what I'm gonna put there. But I did this whole side here and this side here. I finished filling this in. I don't know. I don't think I showed that. So yeah, I did this little area. I am now realizing that I did in fact forget to do this area, but that's fine. I did this area down here, over here, and right here. She's just taking pictures of the decorations because she loves it so much. Anyway, excuse me, Tabby. This is what the build ended up looking like at night. I definitely love it a lot more at night than I do during the day. I think nighttime makes the path pop a lot better. And this is what the build ended up looking like. I'm actually really happy with it. There are some areas, like I wish I had some more height right here, but we couldn't fit any trees. So there are some areas that I wish were just a little bit better, but you know, the game has limitations. But that does bring us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a little like. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe so that you can catch the rest of the series. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!